Welcome to Exploring This Life, the Comstock Collection. In this episode, we visit the Mexican Mill ruins. So this is the flat cable that Joe was talking about. The big roll that was pulled up and out. What do you think is that wire down there? All that
wire that would have been from the hoisting works.
Okay.
Which would have been over here, back over to our right where we were.
Okay.
We were thinking that would be hoisting wire. There was two kinds of hoisting wire that was used. There was the round kind, like that, cabling, and that cabling is probably 1.5 inches. I would say, I'm looking at it from here, it might even be a little bit more than that. And they also used flat cabling, which was invented here.
Was it?
Yeah, and it's about 5 or 6 inches in width.
I've seen it.
You've seen flat cabling.
What is it? Is it just called flat cabling? I thought it had another name too.
Flat wire, flat cable.
Okay.
But there's a whole spool of it up at the north of the gas station at the rest stop.
Okay.
That was actually in a yard across the street from my house, and when they started doing that. That little rest stop area there, I said, I know there's a whole spool of that. So they went down there with the front loader. No way they could lift it up. The front loader just brought the wheels back up on it, So then they got a excavator. No way.
Nothing.
No way. So they had to hire a crane. They brought a crane up to lift this spool of flat wire.
So cool.
Yeah, flat cabling up there, and they moved it up, and so it's on display now, and it's a good display item.
I'll have to look at that.
Quite fascinating.
It's huge. Probably at least 4 feet high. Okay, the roll is over 2,000 feet long and weighs over 9,300 pounds. That is amazing. All right, we are standing right across from where we were with Joe at the Union Mine. The Union Mine would have been that top flat part, and we actually walked out along that sandy looking stretch to the edge. And then all those ruins up there was the Union Mine. Now if you follow the hill down, there are some ruins down to the left, and that was the Mexican Mill. And the Mexican Mill was founded in 1911, and it was also a cyanide mill, and it processed ore from the surrounding mines, and there was a mine called the Mexican Mine. So it processed from the Mexican mine and then the surrounding mines in this area, and this is considered 7 Mile Canyon. So between the hill where the Union sits and then the far mountain, that whole area in there is 7 Mile Canyon. And we have comparative pictures from Joe, so you can see it was taken from here. This is the Union Mine, and this is the sandy part we walked out on, and then this is the Mexican Mill. And we will be going down to these ruins when we're done here. You can see the head frame, and then all of the little buildings that the foundations that we walked through are right here. This is a close-up picture of the Mexican mill, and we'll go down a little farther to get a good comparative. You can see, just like Butters, it runs downhill.
Yeah, it's definitely stepped down.
So these two here, so this picture is like this, and this little house is this one, and the ruins are still there, the flat area, so we'll be able to see all of that. And then the road we're going to take is just this dirt road to get down there. We just saw a family of deer run around the trees back there. Let's see if we can spot them as we walk by. We scared them and they ran off. I can see their legs. I don't know if it's going to show up on here. There they are in the trees. Right there. Little guys. There's 3 of them. Here they come.
4.
Oh, there's 4. Oh, little babies with their fuzzy antlers. Hi, little guys. The last time I walked this, a horse walked halfway down with me from the cemetery. I know. The shade spots are wonderful. I don't even think it's 10 o'clock, is it?
No. It's probably like 9:15 or so.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm today.
This new kind of makes it so much easier.
Nice. Yeah, stop right there and look up. We were right above those piles.
Look at that rock wall.
Yes, and I tried to get up there, but I think we need to do that in the winter because it was very overgrown. There's another, I believe, mine there, and Joe told me what it was, and I've forgotten the name. I'll have to look it up. Yep. I see that. So I figure once it gets colder and the snakes are gone, we can explore some of these other ones. All right around this bend, and we are there. I think there's a deer down there, or I'm just in the valley, or I'm just seeing shadows of a tree.
I don't see a deer.
was fun sliding.
Not fun when you're pulling ass muscle.
I know. All right. Do you see there's like a flume box or something? A water box? Alrighty, we're below the Union. See, if you look up to your right, that's the edge we were standing on. Way up. And then this is the Mexican mill. So look up there, that's what we were on. Someone drove through here right after it rained. And we're there. It's way overgrown compared to the pictures. But like this area is the flat spot where that building would have been, that small one. And then the ruins are ahead a little more. And it's way smaller than it looks in the picture. The ruins go from the top right over there and then all the way down the hill to the bottom on the left. Down over here. So there are a lot of different nearly completely gone foundations that just have bolts sticking out of them.
We are at the Mexican mill. This is what remains of it. A little bit of graffiti.
I'm going to walk up around
Okay.
and get to the next level.
This is basically like the foundation, the footing. There's more over here. So right where I'm standing, there's cement in the roadway here. But it keeps going clear down this hill. So as you can see, it would have been stepped up pretty far up this hill. Which is pretty cool.
What's my height for the day getting up that? Corey's looking at the lower level. Hi. That's a pretty steep drop. It looks steeper going down than standing down there looking up.
Yeah.
There are three other step ups up here.
Yeah. I can kind of see the two.
There's a lower one underneath.
Yeah.
The wood that was in there. Cement poured right around it. See some nails. They're not square nails. They're, well, that's a screw. That's a round twisty nail. That is some kind of metal. I don't even know what that is. Bush growing out of the wall. Alright, I'm gonna go up to the next level. Try not to slip and fall. Right, made it back in. So there are several little step downs actually. Not as major as this first couple. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. Probably wood beams came out of. There's metal back in there. Can't get it to focus really well on it. Go up a little more. There's a piece of, well, a beam, a wooden beam. Ouch. Yeah. See how long the buildings have been gone because of the height of these trees. And again, up there is the Union Mine, up on top. There are a lot of nails on the ground. This whole area actually has a lot of little nails and other metal bits. I like that. There's a bigger bolt right there. Okay, up a little bit more, I see another foundation. I can hear Corey flying his drone. So we have, this looks like probably the highest up it went. I don't see any cement further up the hill. Big bolt, more little nails. So I think we're at the top, which would have been the very first part of the building. And then there's this slab. It's nearly covered over. Some wire. And then it just kind of goes over to here, and then I think this is as far as it went on its right side. Right here. That's really thick. The moon is still out, which is beautiful today. And here, some kind of wooden part to the building that's completely, obviously, fallen apart and shredded. I don't know, those are really thin. These are really thin pieces. Who even knows? They still have the nails in them. And they're, I don't know, maybe this isn't that old. Alright, so I'm going back down. This looks like. Whoops. Well, maybe part of a conveyor or something. It was that sort of material. There's Corey down there flying his drone. Alright. There's a round piece of cement. Concrete. I don't know. I don't know the difference between cement and concrete. Is there a difference? Oops, my shadow's in the way, but that almost can't be helped. So I was looking at this twisted rebar, and then it looks like a braided cable. Safe.
Such a dummy.
All right, so we are done here and we're walking back up. How do you feel about the walk back up?
I'm not looking forward to it.
But this was great, exploring this life outside of our truck.
It's a good thing we came early.
Yeah, because it is scorching. And we have no cold water, only warm water. How you doing?
Sounds like a helicopter. Wave him down.
Okay, get us out of here. I can see the truck. The home stretch is always the hardest. Going uphill in the heat.
All right, thanks for watching here at the Mexican Mill. Pretty interesting site. We did get some more drone footage and some more video as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get the video edited the way we want it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about subscribing. And of course, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, show us that you like it. All that stuff helps with the YouTube algorithm. So the more you like the videos and the more you watch the videos, the more YouTube refers that out to other people to watch. So that would really, really help the channel out. It would help us out as well. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have something that you liked or disliked about the video, or just a comment in general. And I think we'll see you next time.
I hope so.